Where did you go? How was it when you went to India? You just traveled from temple to temple, or?
Mostly spent most of the time in Jayawada.
Jayawada's the city?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mostly stayed in the house most of the time. But part of it was traveling around, and that was beautiful.
Tell us about Arunachala.
Huh?
Tell us about Arunachala.
So, what am I supposed to tell you about it?
Okay.
What do you want to know?
I know that's a place
Arunachala.
around Manamaha. Yeah,
Arunachala.
Arunachala. Arunachala. And I know every time you talk about it, you have this glow about you. I'm talking about you.
Yeah.
You know, you have this. What comes off of you is the same feeling of the peace that I felt when you just sang that prayer.
Yeah.
You know, and it just radiates from you. Arunachala is the sacred place of Ramana Maharshi? I mean,
yes, that's right.
Did you get
most
just
of
a
his
tiny
life.
history? I mean, so
About from 16, at the age of 16 till his death, he spent at the mountain. Never left it once.
he lived there.
Yes.
Everything. Okay.
Yes. Couldn't leave. He even said he thought about going here and going there and wandering here, and every time he tried to go somewhere, God stopped him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ramana Maharshi.
Yeah.
Okay. Did he pray? Did he pray all day?
No. Why would he pray?
I don't know.
What the hell would he pray for?
Dang, right.
He was God. He was God. He still is. Is your intrinsic soul, the Atma. They confused him with the body that was inhabited at the time, but all the ego was burnt away, and the only thing that was there was pure divinity. So if you look to the body, then your God died. But if you look to the intrinsic soul that was Ramana Maharshi and still is to this day, it pulls you into your soul, and you and Ramana are one. It's the same way seeing Lord Rama as either an incarnation of Vishnu as one of the Dasha Avatara, or you can see Lord Ram as pure Paratma incarnated. And you have two different intrinsic views of the same adventure, the Ramayana.
Pure Ramahatma is...
Rama?
No, I think you said pure Ramahatma. I'm trying to... I don't always get the words right. What is that? Is that
Ramayana?
yes. What is that? A state of...
The Ramayana. Rama is Lord Rama, and Ayana is his journey, his adventures,
okay.
It's the adventures of Rama.
Thank you.
Yes. It's about
Okay.
it's about him fighting Ravana, the 10-headed demon, and saving humanity.
Wow. Can you...
No, he actually saved the gods, not humanity. And they all incarnated as monkeys.
Can you talk about that a little bit more?
What do you want to know?
I heard someone mention something about the monkey gods the other day.
Huh?
I heard someone mention something about the monkey gods in relationship to Hinduism.
The gods became monkeys.
The gods became monkeys.
Okay, the gods were heaven, hell, and earth were conquered by Ravana. He did great spiritual practices and gained blessings from the Lord Brahma, where he couldn't be killed by the gods, the Gandhavas, the this, the that, and everything else. And the only thing he left off the list was humans and monkeys, because they were insignificant. So the gods decided that the Lord should come and incarnate on earth, as God always does, to save humanity and to kill Ravana. But he couldn't be born as anything but a human. And so all the gods disguised themselves and became born as monkeys, because monkeys could kill him too. And it was in the group. And bears, and there were bears too, and monkeys, and all sorts of things. And that's what the story's about. The Lord and his army of monkeys and bears and everything attacking the demon Ravana, who had 10 heads, who stole his wife, and who stole Ram's wife, and the preceding battles that take place.
So the gods had their dramas too? I mean,
What?
The gods had their stories.
The gods are more screwed up than we are.
Okay.
Gods have to become human to become enlightened. You can become Ishvara, the king of the gods. not Ishwara, no, Indra.
Mhm.
We all are Ishwara. But you can become Indra, who's the lord of the gods. But you have to do so many sacrifices and so many things, and then eventually you can become Indra. There's a story about someone annoying Indra, and he's sitting on his throne, and he's just very annoyed at this little person in front of him, this insignificant bug. And the guy's going off him, and Indra's just threatening to do all sorts of things. And all of a sudden, thousands of ants walk in Indra's palace. Armies of ants just fall. And the little guy looks at Indra and says, "See those ants? Each one of them was an Indra before you."
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. Humility's getting better and better and better down there.
Yeah. Once again, humility.
Humility.
Yeah, you become the king of the gods, you rule the universe, and eventually you're going to become an ant. Get your ego so big, it just...
Wow. We come back to humility. Do you have any questions on humility, Kathy?
I'm learning as we go.
We're learning as we go. Okay, learning as we go. Thank you. Yeah. It all comes back to humility.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just better off if you're in a humble place. In your head. I mean, just,
What in heaven's name is better off?
I don't know, just happier.
But if you have better off, then you have worse off, and then you're just, you got yourself in a dichotomy, and you just drive yourself crazy. I am, and just leave it at that.
I am. I am happy.
I will, whatever. Yeah. I am what I am. I will do what I will do. I will be what I will be. Beyond that, it's hogwash.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
We got about 3 more minutes, my dear. You can't think of anything.
Thinking that's an adult lesson. That's not something I'd want to tell a 16-year-old.
What?
How about you got to tell the 16-year-old?
I am, you know.
Why I am.
Which is true no matter what age you are.
Yeah.
But they already think they're invincible. So.
That's true. 16, they think they're invincible.
That's why they get drunk and drive into telephone poles.
Exactly.
They are what they are.
But they don't have a lot of fear.
No,
so
they don't.
experience life very differently than we
Yes.
do.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's true.
Wow.
But there's always the guy in the back seat that's going, "Oh God, he's driving fast."
Because that's an
So
old
you
soul.
can't say that they don't experience
That's an old
fear.
soul. Hang
The
on,
one
soul.
driving may not be
Yeah.
fearful, but everybody else in the car is about ready to urinate all over themselves. And, "Ah!"
The guy driving thinks he's got control.
So who's enlightened in that situation? Who's in charge?
Who's in charge?
I don't know who's in charge. Oh, heavens.
That's a big
It's
problem.
just, more and more every day. It seems like life's a crapshoot. It's just happening, while we're in
If you see it as a crapshoot, that's what you'll get.
Oh, I don't want that. Okay, so if I see it as this wonderful experience, that's what I'm going to get, filled with love.
That's what you're open to, yeah, and that's
Yes.
what you'll experience. As long as you love yourself, sure.
Okay?
That's
if you're
hard.
expecting somebody else to give it to you,
No, not going to happen. No. Loving yourself is hard?
I think that's hard because
It's very hard.
We're not really taught to do that
we're taught not
from
to.
a young age. We're taught exactly the opposite.
Yeah, to not
Absolutely.
love ourselves, yeah.
And,
And we're taught to be
humility
cruel.
is not easy either for that same reason. We're not taught to be
Humble.
have any humble at all.
We're,
Not
we're,
at all.
we're taught to be very cruel, but not to look cruel.
Mhm.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Really? You're taught to win, which means everybody else loses in the
exactly.
competition.
Exactly.
Wow.
It really sucks. And the winner, they're up there all by themselves.
And
I
then
mean,
you're the best.
yeah.
you're
You're
the
the
best.
best.
And what does
It's-
that
yeah,
get
that's
you?
the ego.
The
What
best
does
can
that
always
get
say
you?
nothing.
Except all alone and everybody else going, "Oh, I can't wait for that idiot to
Right.
fall."
Exactly.
Yeah, and that idiot falls.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah. You're
And
the
then-
best.
and then
You're the
how-
best. You're the
it's
best.
a-
Hey, did you take a drug test?
Yes.
Can we see your income tax, please?
I think it's better to stay humble. I think humble wins out today in all our conversations. Humble wins out, yeah. Okay, humble pays off.
And it sort of perpetuates itself. If you are on top and you do win and you are a winner, you can't love yourself because you know all the people you stepped on to get where you are.
You have no
So
respect
feel
for them.
guilty. So yeah, so it doesn't. You know you're not a person. You think you're not a person worthy of being loved.
Mm-hmm.
So how can you even love yourself?
Or
That's
they're
not
very
what
lucky to
comes
be able to love you. That's even worse. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
exactly.
yeah. They're very lucky to be in your presence.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
from. We were just talking about somebody like that, weren't we?
I think so.
Were we talking about Prince Harry?
Yes, Prince Harry. So how do you learn to really love yourself?
Slowly.
Yeah.
Being kind.
And forgive yourself first, right?
All the
kindness,
time.
All the time.
kindness will get you everything. Being kind to every living thing, including yourself, and it just bubbles up.
And it does.
Just gentleness, kindness, no hurry, no crazy agendas, a willingness to accept whatever comes your way. There's nothing wrong with having a general outline for what you want to do, but if you keep it really tight and constrained, you're going to cause yourself a lot of problems. The looser you make your plans, the better things go. And to have no plans at all is truly sublime, but some people can't function on that level. Everybody's different.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people will have no idea what we're talking about.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely sure.
And they shouldn't.
It's just a seed we planted. That's
Yeah.
all.
Right, it's just a seed, yeah, you guys, it's a little seed we planted, because I think everybody sets goals now. I finally quit doing that, quit setting goals and quit just letting it progress.
Let it unwind.
Just let it unwind.
Yeah.
Just let it unwind. And
Let it roll.
you don't know where it's going to go, and does it matter where it goes? No. That's what I finally had. It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't matter, you know?
That's the hardest thing, I think.
Because like
you
everybody
judge
else, you end
yourselves.
up dead.
In the end, it's the same.
And it's the same for everybody. You just
Everybody ends up dead here.
Yes.
The great equalizer.
Yay, it's death, yeah. But yeah, you just have to learn to let it go. And so many people are afraid to let it go. They're afraid to let it roll. They're scared to death to let it roll. It's the most fun I've ever had when I start just letting it roll. Just start letting it roll, you know. It's good. Whoops. Thank you for showing up again. We shall return one more time on this day.